So who do you think you're the closest to out of all of your siblings?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go, Eve. What? You gonna run?
Yeah.
Okay, run. Go.
So like, what, like 10 years ago or more, Mike and I thought it would be really cool for our 10-year anniversary to do this hike in Norway that we read about where you go from cabin to cabin and like so you don't have to carry your gear. Well, we were too poor. Never happened on our 10th wedding anniversary. We kind of put it on the back burner. But then here we are in Europe, so it's kind of come back to us again. And this time, instead of doing it as a honeymoon trip, we thought, wouldn't it be fun next summer if we took all 9 kids on a hike like that for like a week, where we hike cabin to cabin and through the Alps, or maybe in Norway, who knows. So that's kind of like a new goal for us. So we're gonna take the kids hiking a couple times a week. There's plenty of hikes to do here in Ireland. Plenty to do, you know, all over Europe. And so we're gonna go a couple times a week and kind of work them up in distance. So I'm actually pretty jazzed about that idea. Did you guys hear that? Yeah! What do you think about that? What do you think about hiking all day and then you like stop at night? Or not all day, it's not non-stop, but through the Alps and then you stay at a cabin at night? Fun. Yeah. So we're gonna work our way up and get better at it. And we'll kind of slowly gather equipment for that for the kids, maybe for Christmas this year, and I don't know. So let's get started.
Mommy.
Our first training hike.
Mommy.
What?
I want to tell the video.
You've been working on a video this morning, huh? Mm-hmm. When it's complete, we'll show it on the channel, okay?
Yeah.
We make all the boys like wrote a little screenplay and they've been filming all morning. It's actually pretty cute. So I'll show you guys when it's done.
Are we ready to go? You look like you're ready to go hike the Alps.
I hike the Alps all the time. I do it with my family.
You need to wear lederhosen though, I think. Let's go, come on. Let's go. Come on, Eve.
Stay here.
You guys might see some goats today.
This is the end goal.
I know, like, they say
To the
it's
top
actually
of
not
that.
that hard, but it looks really hard.
Yeah, it looks like it's gone.
For now, we're just going. We're shorter. Okay, Eve, go. Catch up with Jude. Can you do it? Okay, come on. It actually isn't. It stops climbing pretty soon. Come here, hold my hand. Let's go. You're a good teacher. Okay, you gonna walk the whole way on your heels?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. It's easier that way, I think. Okay, Eve, come on, keep moving. There you go. Yay, Jude helped out. Thank you, Jude. Jude's a good motivator. You don't want to run the whole way though, you'll get tired.
So, Mike and I have been brainstorming ways that we could keep Eve walking for a long hike.
Right.
Mommy.
We have already some tricks. You guys have probably seen them. Singing Christmas songs, or really any song that she knows. What else do we have?
Snacks.
Oh yeah, snacks. Eve will do anything for snacks. And then, another thing that really works is like, if we've got a treat at the end. Like, oh, let's just finish so we can go get ice cream. Yeah, some sort of reward like that. So, if you guys have any other tricks, let us know. But she really responds to rewards, yummy foods, and singing. So, we'll see how long that can keep her going.
How's it going, Esther?
Good.
You enjoying our walk?
Yeah?
So how do you like Ireland so far?
It's been good. A lot prettier than I thought it would be. I thought it was just going to be like, because like you told me it was going to be rainy a lot and windy, so I always imagined Ireland as like this dark, rainy, foggy looking place. Yeah.
It's been better weather than you thought it was going to be?
Yeah. And cold. Yeah.
Like not as cold?
Yeah, no, it's cold.
What's been your favorite part so far?
It's don't know. I like the view, like right now, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, like right now.
I guess so.
Let's see. Let's take a look at this view. That's what we're looking at right now. It's pretty. Looks like some rain over there.
Yeah. It didn't look like that before.
It's still pretty though. Eve's getting her hair done. Not a bad view. Alright, that rain is headed our direction. One thing I've learned about Ireland, and maybe this is true for lots of places, but it doesn't matter how sunny and nice it is. It can still rain on you. And we might get rained on. Everyone brought their rain jackets just in case, so. Okay, here it comes. The rain is starting.
I guess I don't need my sunglasses anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. It's probably not good for my camera to be out, but poor Eve. Her pants are totally wet.
Everybody's pants are wet.
Oh, but hers are more wet. Look, it's pretty much done. It's just a little sprinkle now. Wear layers because the weather can change quickly on the mountain, but that was quickly. It was like what, 3-4 minutes of like pelted with rain, and then it stopped. So that's good.
Looks like we're behind the rain.
Yep, the rain passed over us.
It's right there.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Look, there's a bunch of peat
All the
box.
grass is just sparkling. It's beautiful.
Okay, Eve, wanna sing a song?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we gonna sing?
Mommy.
Mommy's gonna sing a song?
Yeah.
McDonald
Yeah.
had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had
Daddy, you got only step on big rock because
You gotta step on the big rock?
because don't step on the little rock because you will fall down.
Oh, you will?
Yeah, only step on big rock, okay?
Good to know. We're gonna make it. We're almost to the top, Eve.
Yep, see that big
That big rock up there, that's the top.
Yeah.
Right where Daniel is. He made it.
The old great mare, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. You're doing a great job, Jude. Well done. You did a good job today, Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be such a good hiker.
Yeah.
Do you want to hike to Kilimanjaro someday?
Yeah.
What about Everest?
Yeah.
You want to be the first person with Down syndrome to climb Everest?
Yes.
Okay. You heard it here, folks.
Okay,
Oh yeah. That's
we
weird.
finished the hike. Come on, Jude.
That's weird.
Come on, let's go. Hold my hand.
Weird.
Hold my hand. Success, I think. We had a little bit of rain, mostly sun, and everybody did all right.
Oh, that's fully trapped. That leaves open. It's fully trapped.
Okay.
All right. So we're done with the hike, and it was super fun.
Yeah.
What do you think about our goal to learn, get everybody ready to hike so we can hike and stay overnight and stuff?
I think it'll be fun, and we've done crazy things, but I mean, I'm up for more crazy things.
Awesome. So On the hike today, Dad asked you questions about like how it's been and what's been surprising about Ireland to you. What I thought it'd be fun to kind of pull you aside and ask you about like what you're doing with school and like what some of the goals you have are. I don't know, just to spend some time talking to you. I want to do that more in our videos to give individual time to you guys. So what's going on? What are you doing a lot in school lately?
In school? I'm still doing hair and I'm still doing language.
Like what language stuff?
Mainly like the history of language, like where like it comes from.
Like linguistics?
Yeah, linguistics, and then like how different languages are related. And then let's see what else I'm doing. I watch this. It's on Netflix. It's called Wild Europe.
Wild Europe?
And it's like it talks about way back from like before the ice ages and how Europe was formed. And
that's cool.
And then I on Great Courses Plus, that's where I watch they have courses for language. They have like language stuff, so that's where I get all my language resources.
Yeah, so we belong to something called Great Courses Plus, which is kind of like YouTube where it has lessons, but instead of one like 5 to 10 minute video, it's like a whole course of videos that are like
30 minutes or more
of each class, and there might be 18 or 24 classes on a subject.
Yeah.
So that goes more in depth and is more like a college course in the way that it talks about things and studies things. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And then you and Andrew have been running together.
Yes.
How is that?
Good. Yeah, I think it's good.
And then now that we're here in Ireland and we've been able to slow down and people speak English, you guys are kind of involved in some things. Also, what else are you doing?
Well, we, the 4 oldest, which is Andrew to Elijah, we go to kickboxing every Monday night. And then I think the younger ones are starting art classes.
And how do you like kickboxing?
It's been fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. A lot of exercising.
How do you think you've changed since, well, first let's start with, how did just starting to travel 18 months ago, how do you think that's changed you?
I think it's changed me by, like, forcing me to be more open.
Like in what way?
It's easier for me to show up in a random place and just settle in, because, like, before we started the 18-month RV trip, I was a complete shy girl. I'm still an introvert, but but at that time I had my own room, so I lived more of a peaceful life. And then once we started the RV trip, like every week we were in a new place. And
I always think about when you went to like a girls' summer camp for a week.
Oh yeah.
And how hard that was for you to be in a new place with new people.
And it was so loud. I went from like having a peaceful life to like from the first day, everyone was like yelling. There was also like hundreds of other girls and women. So it was like super loud.
And that was like a really hard week for you.
That was really hard.
But that was before traveling. Do you think that would be
traveling.
different now if you went to that?
Yes.
I think so too. I remember being worried before we started traveling that that would be really hard on you, but you'd like just show up. We go to church everywhere we go, and so we're always in new congregations, and Esther shows up and introduces herself and goes to her class, and you'll go to class alone knowing nobody, and you don't seem to have a problem with it, which is big growth.
Yeah.
When we left the RV and then, we drove a little bit more around the U.S., but then we flew to France. How was that? There was lots of peace in France because it was a big house.
We did have, but it was also kind of hard finding peace at the same time because, we didn't even speak the language. We weren't used to the culture, so completely it knocked us.
Yeah, it was hard.
So that was hard, but I mean it was fun to see all the chateaus and
the villages
and slow down finally.
Yeah. But I think France was hard for all of us because it was like we had to level up.
Yeah.
We had to grow a lot more. But I think we finally kind of found our footing and feel a lot better now, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It also helps that people in Ireland are so friendly and they speak English. So now, what are your goals? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a mom.
That's good.
I thought about being a hairstylist, but I don't really. I'm mostly interested in like fixing hair, braiding, and hairstyling kind of thing. I'm not really super interested in cutting hair or coloring hair. But I'm not like I don't want to be a job kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So,
let's see.
I don't know.
I used to be an artist, but I feel like from over time, I feel like I have many other choices. I just don't know the choice. I don't like.
You feel like it'll come to you eventually?
Yeah.
That's a good place to be. And what places are you excited about visiting out there in the world?
I want to go to Egypt.
Egypt? Okay, we need to put that on the list.
Yeah.
What else?
Let's see. Well, I want to go to Jerusalem.
You want to go to Jerusalem?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are going to do that next year. Anything else that you're excited to visit?
I don't know. I'm excited just to go to like more crazy but cool places. That's why Egypt sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Because it's like
You want maybe a little bit more adventure?
more. Yeah.
I think we're all feeling that. Yeah. You reading any books?
Well, I just finished The Land of Stories.
The whole series?
Yeah. Chris Colfer, that's the author. He came out with the 6th book on June or July. I forgot when, and then we got it like last week. Yeah, we got it last week, and I finished it in 2 days.
Yeah.
So that was a really good book.
So who do you think you're the closest to out of all of your siblings?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm pretty good with Pearl. Getting names wrong.
You and Pearl are pretty close because you were always sharing a room, huh?
Yeah. Jude is pretty easy to get along with. You know, he's 4 years old. Elijah's pretty easy, and so is Andrew.
So who do you like, if you want to like talk about your feelings about something, or like who do you have probably the most conversations with?
Might be Pearl. The only problem is with Pearl that she acts like she's not interested in anything that I. Whenever I talk to her, like I'll be like saying something to her, and then she'll be like doing something else. I'm like, "Are you listening?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You don't."
Yeah, keep talking.
And then I'm like, "Yeah, you're not interested." So
I'm surprised. I thought you would have said Andrew first.
Andrew is pretty easy to talk to. I think if I was gonna talk to someone about my feelings, and I think it would be Andrew because he listens and he understands.
Yeah, he's really good at empathizing.
Yeah.
Now you and Daniel you've had a harder time getting used to being siblings with Daniel. But you also share a lot of things in common too, right? And you guys have shared your feelings about your life in China and things, right?
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. So, you were adopted almost 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And is it like, the movie Annie, where you get adopted and then you like dance and you're happy and then it's over? Is that how adoption works?
No, it is complete opposite.
Tell us more about how that goes. I mean, I know that, or I guess we can talk about it together. Like when you were first adopted, it was really hard. And you had just so many feelings to process and go through. And that was probably the first year and a half, 2 years were the hardest. But like, where are you at now? How does that go? How do you feel now?
Well, I definitely feel better than I started when I first got adopted, and to now I definitely feel better. But I'm still having a hard time with the feelings that I have, and I'm still working on it.
Yeah, they're still in there, huh?
Yeah, and the feelings that I've already worked through, they're not completely gone. It's just they're not as hard on me anymore.
Yeah, it's like there's layers for you to work through, huh? I've noticed that same thing. So I've noticed that you'll like figure something out, and when you peel that layer back, then there's a new layer underneath and a new feeling. And I think it's really healthy and it's really good for you. But it's something that you will just keep figuring out. And I as you also grow up, there's new thoughts that occur to you and new feelings, and hormones don't help. Huh? Or maybe they do,
Yeah.
because they peel back those layers really fast.
That's true.
I don't know. What do you think are your strengths? What are you best at?
I'm best at being kind and gentle.
Yeah, you are really good at that.
And because that I felt all the feelings that I have, I think I am also best at like understanding other people's pain and also being able to help them through that pain.
So you're good at empathizing.
Yeah.
I also think you're really good at like getting things done. Like you don't. You're really good at just like focusing on the tasks that you have ahead of you, and you don't get lost, and you know.
Yeah.
So like, while Andrew's really easy to talk to, you wouldn't necessarily like want Andrew to be the person you put in charge of finding your shoes or something. So you're 14 now.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Oh, you're thinking of starting your own channel, right? Or you did start your own channel.
I've already created the channel, but I haven't uploaded any videos yet.
And what is that channel going to be about?
It's gonna be on braiding tutorials.
She's so good. I don't know if you guys follow her on Instagram. I think it's a private account now.
It is.
We'll have to talk about maybe opening that up, but she has amazing hairstyles she does on there. And once Mom grows out this hair, I'm working on it. It's awkward to grow out a pixie. Esther will be able to work on mine too. You're itching too. She's always like, grow your hair out. How do you communicate with your friends back home?
Through Instagram.
Through Instagram Messenger?
Yeah.
And have you met any new friends while on the RV trip?
Yes, I have.
And are those good friends that you still contact?
Yeah.
I knew the answer to that, but that's fun because you have some that from before the trip, but you also have met some girls along the way that you've stayed friends with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's really fun. All right. And you also love photography, I've noticed.
I do.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting.
Yeah, she's always taking pictures and they're good and uploading them. So maybe we'll have to make your Instagram account public.
That'd be nice. I don't have to. I have literally like a really long list of people who want to follow me that I never look at. I just leave it a long list.
Well, maybe we'll just make it public now. I think you're getting old enough that you can do that. All right, S. I think everybody loves you. Everybody wants to hear from you. So I think we need to have you vlog sometime. Kind of show us your day and, I don't know, things from your perspective and share your feelings. And then as soon as you get your hair channel really going, we'll let everybody know. All right, well, we love you guys. Thanks for coming along for our hiking trip and now this conversation with Esther. Don't forget to what?
Subscribe, comment, and share.
And like too.
Oh yeah, and like.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.